Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. And we have a surprising matchup here today. What an opportunity for an unranked team to win the conference championship and get into the college football playoff with a big upset statement today. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He finds some space. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. Coming back. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Back to throw. It's Sanders. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Hogs.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looks to the left, pass caught. Running right through tacklers. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense, and then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
They'll kick it away here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll give it to the back. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Green. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Can he get there on the ground?
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserted themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
The Razorbacks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Razorbacks pick up enough to get a first down there. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And now to try here for the extra point. Oh, he's missed it. The extra point is no good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, they give up a huge pass play, and they come back with a sack on the very next play. This defense was hoping to stop the bleeding, and they do so with that sack.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Scanning the field, it's Sanders. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. It's press coverage now from these DBs. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Game moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 4th and goal for the team. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Sanders. Launching one to the end zone. The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
Chris, I like the call here, going
for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
And they hand it off to the back. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Sategna. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards on a first down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it second and medium. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside. And today, this guy's showing what he can do.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Anthony. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
And the Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Haas. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The Razorbacks will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. Finds his man, has the first down. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Back in motion now. Back to throw. It's Green. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Arkansas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point makes it a 20-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So about 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Sanders. It's an out route. The catch made. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play. And the Buffaloes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Offense looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Can't find anybody on 3rd down. Throws it away. And now 4th down coming up.
On 3rd and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
The Buffaloes will bring their punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Defense setting up for a passing down now with 7 DBs on the field. To the air, it's Green. Quick throw over the middle. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there. Maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 20. Touchdown, Buffaloes. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And he knocks it right through. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Back to pass. It's Green. Quick throw, testing the middle. And he's got it. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Razorbacks looking to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to throw it again. Trying to run it in. The defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force the field goal attempt. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. They do it for a second time. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hogs. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion. Dropping back, it's Green. Oh, that one's picked off. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Back to pass. It's Green. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's going to take off here. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense, who's short of the first down marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. Let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
The Razorbacks move into the red zone. And at first down, they go right back to him. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass this time. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Razorbacks looking to keep this drive rolling. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And the route is on. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. A new set of downs after that completion. To throw, it's Sanders. Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Quick completion to the tight end.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Back to throw again. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Pressure is coming. He's looking to scramble. He breaks free now, has room to run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the ball is picked off. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game. game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield, it's Green. Close to the tight end. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his second pick today.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The Buffaloes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's his...
There's a shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot, balls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Second and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's escaping the pocket now. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Receiver in motion now. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Trying for a fourth down completion. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Looking for some space. It's Jackson. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Lasso. Ready, go.
Takes the handoff again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Sets the formation. It's third down.
Jackrabbit.
Getting a little creative, trying the handoff to the wide receiver. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been an